I will skip mutawassita and I will go to mukhaffafa. Because mutawassita has a lot of things, but mukhaffafa only has two. Major impurity only has two, and minor impurity only has two. So if you memorize those, then you will know that everything else will be the medium impurity. Mukhaffafa, the light impurity. What are they? The urine of a boy that does not eat solids. Child that doesn't eat full time. Yani, even if a child is breastfeeding, sometimes you may feed him other things. That child is still under this hukm. But when a child, he desires to eat solids, and that is the regular sustenance of it, or solid foods, then he's taken out from this hukm. And this is only for the ghulam, for the boy, not for the girl. So the urine of a child that is still breastfeeding, then that urine is a light najasa. And for the mukhaffafa, it is enough to sprinkle water on it, is enough to cleanse it. The shar'i cleansing, you can just take some water and sprinkle it on that clothing, it's enough. Now, for your own satisfaction, you may want to wash your clothes. That's fine. Hukam does not set a maximum, it sets the minimum. What's the minimum you must do? You sprinkle water on it, you can go and make salah with it. The shar'i hukam is done. The dalil for that is the Sahih hadith mentioned by Imam al-Bukhari as well and Imam Muslim, and the hadith is reported by Qais. She brought her child to Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. The boy, he urinated on Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam. Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he didn't get upset out of his good manners. He just ordered for some water to come, and nadaha, yani he sprinkled water on himself, and this was enough. Like the hadith that Imam Ahmad had mentioned in his Musnad, which is Sahih, the Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam even explained the hukam at a different time. He explained that this is the urine of al-ghulam, it is a boy, and he is not eating solids. So he said it is enough to sprinkle water on it. Why the boy? And why breastfeeding? Why? Because of the hadith. And the hadith is clear. Why? Because Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam said so. That is enough a dalil for us. Tayyib, mukhaffafa has a second thing that is also a light najasa. And this is the madhi, which is the clear liquid that comes before mani. Pre-seminal fluid. It is not mani, it is not sperm. And this is a light najasa. What is the dalil for this? Is the hadith that Ali ibn Abi Talib radiyallahu anhu has reported that this comes a lot. So when they asked Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and Ali radiyallahu, he sent the question to somebody else out of his shyness, then Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam explained that this does not require washing. It is enough to nadaha, yani to sprinkle water on it. It invalidates the wudu. It does invalidate the wudu, but it does not require washing. Instead, if you sprinkle water, it is enough. What do you have to do to cleanse from najasat that are mutawassita? Every other najasa has to be washed 3 times. Where is the proof? It is the Sahih hadith that Imam al-Tirmidhi and Abu Dawud and Ahmad have mentioned through authentic chain. فَقَالَ النَّبِي عَلَيْهِ الصَّلَاةُ وَالسَّلَامُ, if somebody wakes up from the sleep of the night, do not put your hands in a bowl unless you have washed your hands 3 times. In the longer narration, Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam says he doesn't know where his hand went in the night, and he could have touched something najis. So this tells you that any najasa that could have touched his hand, it would be enough to wash it 3 times. It's a very clear dalil. It's a Sahih hadith. That this means that average najasat, 3 washings would cleanse them.